What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the HISxHERS Podcast, episode 46. I am David Cisneros here with my beautiful, gorgeous wife, Nikki Glamour.
What's up, y'all?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I thought you were talking to them. I was like,
no.
I'm good. How are you?
No, I'm good.
You act like we don't live together. We see each other all the time.
Yeah, no, but for the sake of conversation.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
How are you doing? Thank you.
I'm good. Although I am kind of like, in a way, dreading this episode. If I'm being honest.
Why?
Just because of some of the things that we're going to be talking about.
That's not. I can't. How am I going to market this?
Well,
I'm not looking forward to this episode.
It's still going to be a fantastical episode, okay? I'm just like, there's just a portion of it. It's just like how time works. It's crazy. Okay. So without further ado, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Happy Thursday. We hope you guys are ready for a great weekend, especially with Christmas coming up in the very next week. Are you crazy?
Quick.
Is that insane?
Quick. It is super insane because Mila's birthday is the day after.
Yeah.
So
y'all pray for us.
Like we got to plan for like two things at once, and it's difficult because you want to make sure that Mila gets like her full birthday experience.
Like her day.
Christmas is not an excuse or like a way to be like, hey, we had Christmas yesterday. Like.
Yeah, or like everybody came over for Christmas and then said happy birthday to you. So you're not going to have, you know what I mean?
It's plus we're going on vacation the day after.
Yeah.
So it's just hectic. It's really hectic for us right now. We're trying to start dieting and shit, kind of try to get a jump on our New Year's resolution.
Just eating healthier,
It's hard, man. Yeah, we're trying to order food, or we picked up groceries, we ordered them. Yeah. So that way we can start cooking at home every night and just trying to find a way to make that happen. These kids are getting fast.
Ezra and Mila are scaring the shit out of me. They are getting so fast, and I'm just like, bitch, you better do something.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to actually, right after we're filming this, I'm working out and, kind of getting more into cardio because they're quick.
Oh, yeah.
And I just can't even fathom them being 6-7 years old. Yeah. Like we're going to be in for it.
And Mila be climbing shit.
Yeah. Like, she's small and she's quick on her feet and she's super quiet. Fast. She's very quiet.
She got really good body control.
Yeah.
So they're stressed, man.
Hectic.
They are stressed. Those babies are stressed.
But Christmas is right around the corner, so we hope you guys are gonna have a great holiday season. Just letting you guys know, we will be posting an episode on the week of Christmas. So we will be here. Definitely tune in wherever you like to hear your podcast, but we will be here.
First of all, I just wanted to say my thoughts and prayers are out there with all the people that were affected by a tornado that went across 6 states.
Oh my God, I heard.
Left 70 people at least killed. Just homes destroyed.
Crazy.
Just terrible.
It was like multiple that were like.
It's like a 250. The tornado went like 250 plus miles.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say, give my condolences to everybody that is affected by that, and hopefully we could find like some sort of fundraiser that maybe we could put in the bio.
I'm sure that there are some GoFundMe's or some charities
just
that
to
we
help some people out.
Yeah.
So I'll ask people on Twitter about that tomorrow, actually.
Yep,
so,
we'll have the links down in the description for those of you guys that are on YouTube. But oh man, I would love to help.
Maybe just to help some people out. Terrible. And then also legendary Mexican singer Vicente Fernandez.
Oh, the stake
passed
in the heart,
away
man.
on Sunday, December 12th. Very accomplished Mexican singer.
This is crazy. That is my mother's birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
So like it's crazy. Like literally so early in the morning, David and I found out that he passed.
Yeah, it was like the first thing I found out that day.
I couldn't even mention it to my mom because I talked to her that same morning.
Yeah.
And I refused to mention it. I did not want to be the person to tell her on her birthday.
She probably found out though.
Yeah, she found out just a few hours later by herself. And I was like, oh, and she was so sad. She was just so sad. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, he's legendary. He starred in so many different movies. He had a very, very successful career. I remember listening to his music very little. I can't even remember the first time just because,
Yeah, even if you heard a song and you don't know it's him, like you've heard.
Oh yeah,
you've heard.
Before. Yes, absolutely.
Very iconic, very influential.
Paved the path for a lot of different Hispanic artists.
Yeah.
He was 81 years old, and he was a ranchero. He loved being outside. He loved being on horses. And when I tell you that man was a cowboy, he was a cowboy, like from very young all the way up until now at 81 years old. He decided that it was a good idea to keep horseback riding.
Hey, man. Hey,
I told my
don't
mom,
stop
I was
living.
like, I would have been like that granddaughter or great granddaughter to be like, hey, Pompo, I'm gonna need you to get off the horse now. Like
hell.
I would get him like one of the adult size,
really bad,
like horsies
like
that you see at the grocery store. Yeah,
you would get one of those.
Yes,
really?
Yes, I would.
This man lived for 81 years.
To have him around.
No,
but he did get to see his great.
Yeah, you gotta let him have that, man.
Great grandson. I think he saw his great grandson and sang to him. So
that's great,
he lived a full life.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he lived a very full,
very successful,
accomplished life. And then before that, obviously I'm a Broncos fan. So
oh no way. Oh no fucking way! As he sits here with a Broncos
this is
shirt
honor
on.
of DT. Demayrius Thomas, former Broncos wide receiver, died at 33 years old. Oh my God. Last Thursday, I believe, at his home in Georgia. His family thinks that he had a seizure. He got into a really bad car accident like a year ago. Yeah. Then after that, he'd been experiencing seizures, so they think he had a seizure when he was at home by himself.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
So they found him by himself.
Mm-hmm. So he's one of the most, probably one of the best Broncos players of all time. Definitely a Ring of Fame player for the Broncos. Borderline Hall of Fame, I would say. And
what was he, a wide receiver?
Mm-hmm. Oh. And he was teammates with a lot of current Broncos players now. So pretty emotional day for the Broncos fans and the Broncos players that knew him. Even all around the league, like Von Miller and like other players on other teams that were wearing like patches for him. So
oh my gosh,
a very sad story.
So
very young man. He's a year older than me. A year older than me.
I can't even believe that.
Very young.
Oh
man.
My God, I'm sending my thoughts and prayers to his family and his loved ones. My goodness.
Yeah, I've always been a DT fan, and that one was crazy. That was probably like Kobe for me.
Wow. Yeah. I could see that.
Young. But the Kobe story is so sad though.
Oh my God. That still is just so sad.
God, and like his daughter being involved, like
straight up like days. I would like just randomly start crying at the thought. Like at how fast something like that could happen.
Crazy, right?
And it was something that they were used to, you know?
Yeah.
And his daughter was there, and her friend and her friend's family, and like, you know,
very sad.
And the pilot, oh my God, it was so sad.
But it was unexpected in that kind of way, and I was just like, oh my God.
Well, this past week, heaven definitely opened up its doors for many.
It did.
For many.
Some positive stuff. Meg Thee Stallion actually graduated from Texas Southern University. She got a bachelor degree in health administration,
which is crazy because my mom has the same degree.
That is crazy. And she did this to honor her late grandmother and mother. She promised she'd get her degree, and she did. So
that is so sweet. Congratulations, Megan Thee Stallion. You know what, they're actually setting really great inspirational, like, you know, just roots down. And by they, I mean Megan Thee Stallion, and Saweetie is also a college graduate as well.
Is she?
Yes.
From what? I think I did know that.
Yeah. I forgot what college she went to, but you know, like very, very educated. And I think that that's fucking awesome. You know, some people just really can excel with school.
But I'm letting them know right now.
But if it's not your shit, then that's cool too. But I think that that's awesome.
I'm letting them know right now that Joe Biden is not going to cancel their student loan debt.
Ain't that the truth? Oh my God.
Like he said he's going to do. So.
Dude, my mom just talked to me about that today, and she was like, man, he didn't sign it. And I was like, what? And she was like, I just feel like it is so pointless.
Cold-blooded, right?
Yeah.
That's a big reason.
What?
He promised.
I know, right?
He promised.
He did. Oh my God. Speaking of, okay, so I'm going to go back to Vicente real fast. Yeah. Because my mom gave me like this weird, just random story about the fact that in 2016, okay, because that's when he retired, was in 2016. He had a farewell concert. And I guess he was responding to some comments or something about then candidate Trump against Hillary Clinton. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And he basically said that he would spit on Trump.
I remember that. I do remember that.
And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, Mija. He was very like direct. And I was like, oh, bonsoir.
You know what? One of these, it's so funny, like who, like sometimes the people that are like big Trump people or big like MAGA people surprise me sometimes. Like this dude I know that I kind of grew up with, he's like straight up cholo, you know, like Sureño, like,
ooh,
yeah, like MS-13.
Oh wow,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And which I always found funny because like I've seen him pee his pants.
Wow, you ain't gotta front him out like that. Don't do nothing in front of David.
I'm not gonna say names. I'm not gonna say names, but I mean it could be anybody. But
sure,
yeah, this kid of man, yeah, I seen him pee his pants. I seen him like pee his pants, and so anyway, but now he added me on, or he followed me on Instagram, and then now he's like posting like go Brandon shit and
what?
Yeah, which I fully don't understand, but I just haven't looked into it. But like all these like he's like totally conservative.
That's insane.
Cholo dude.
Wow.
Like, it doesn't
you would
make
like
any,
never expect.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah.
Nah, Vicente did that, I guess, because of his immigration.
Right. Yeah.
His immigration
this guy's
stance.
Like, but this guy's like, hey, we need stricter border policies, eh? Like, it's like we gotta shut that down.
Oh hell no! Don't even get me started with that shit. Okay.
We gotta close the borders, fool. What?
Could you imagine? That's insane.
Excuse me. But he's like one of those Mexicans who's like, I'm not Mexican, fool. I'm native.
Dude, it really be your own sometimes.
Like, I'm really not from Mexico, fool. Like my family's from here.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the funniest one was like when I meet people and they're like, yeah, I'm native. And you know, I come from indigenous peoples and I'm also part Spaniard. And I'm like, so you're Mexican.
That's called Mexican. Yes. Technically, yes, you are native.
Yeah. Which is like literally my family. Like we're the same thing.
Like, but your last name is Castillo. So I don't. That's not native at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's a Spanish last name.
Spanish ass last name.
And the only way you would get that is through a little bit of colonization.
A little thing called
that definitely happened.
That's crazy.
But yeah, sometimes, man, people surprise you.
Yeah.
You can never ever judge a book by its cover.
What?
I got a story about judging the book by its cover one time.
Oh God.
All right, so I was working with this dude, right?
Right.
And he was a total redneck. Like he just came across as like a redneck dude.
Okay.
Which in construction is pretty normal. Like you come across a lot of, you know, redneck country dudes. And so this guy's talking to me about like his family and his kids. And I just assumed that he was just, you know, one of those guys. You know?
One of those guys?
He wore boots. He wore like, you know, like the trucker hats, you know what I'm saying?
So what did you assume?
I just assumed that he was
say it.
I don't know if he was racist. Like he was always, he might have. No, actually,
damn,
I might have thought he was racist. I might, like he never, but like he never did anything for me to think, oh, this motherfucker's racist.
Right.
I just always kind of went with that default setting, like if I sensed a little bit of a twang in it, in any white guy's voice, I was like, oh, okay, like I know what it is. So if he does some racist shit, I'm like, yeah, that's.
Like I saw that coming.
That checks out, yeah. So this guy, you know, he's talking to me about his family and his kids, and now before this, he tells me that his wife actually has one arm.
Oh wow!
His wife has one arm.
Did she have like an accident, or was she?
I think she was just born that way.
Oh okay.
Just born with one arm.
Oh shit!
And so he's talking to me, and he's like, "Man, somebody kept saying the N word around me, like the hard R, you know." Oh. I was like, "That's crazy." Must have high-fived him or something like that. Then he's like, and I told him, "Hey man, you better stop saying that around me." And I was like, whoa.
I
was like, I didn't see that coming. And so then he goes, yeah. He's like, my kids go through enough with their mom only having one arm, but then also the fact that they're half black. And I was like,
what?
I was like, whoa. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, I didn't think that would be your type. And he kind of got like offended.
Yeah, well, yeah, babe.
You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, But I was just like, man, come on, you know, like how you come off. Like I just laugh. Like, come on, man, it was a natural. So then I was like, oh, I didn't think that'd be your type. Then he's like, fuck is that supposed to mean? I was like, oh shit. I was like, he's offended. So I was like,
sirens.
Oh, I just thought you'd be more into like 2-armed chicks, you know? He started laughing at me.
Did he laugh?
Yeah, he laughed.
Oh my God, babe. You see what I'm talking about? David will be trying these off the wall jokes on people, and like he never knows how it's gonna turn out, but every single time they fucking laugh. David has the ability to like not offend when he's joking, especially in person, and I have seen you really toe that line, man.
It's a gift, because I was like,
I
was totally caught off guard by him being offended. I was like, oh shit.
I cannot believe you got caught up assuming.
And I was like, oh man, I don't want to be like, oh, I thought you were racist. So I was like, oh, I just thought you'd be more to like 2-armed chicks. I thought you were more disabled than anything.
Nice save.
It was a
nice save. You know what?
Hey,
I can
respect that happens.
I can respect it.
Sometimes they get lucky.
Wow. Okay, so don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes,
you know?
Do not judge a book by its cover. You don't have any story like that?
Where I blatantly assumed something about somebody and then verbalized it? No, I can't say that I do.
Look, in construction, people assume shit about me all the time. All the time. Like, if I was in a room and there'd be like a drywaller and there'd be like this other white guy and he was like yelling at this drywaller. He's like, don't put up this wall. And it's just us three in this room. He's like, don't put up this wall. He's like, okay, yeah, wall up, yeah. He's like, no, don't put the wall up. He's like, okay, buddy, wall up. I don't. And so I'm in there and I'm like, kind of just like minding my own business, like working. And the guy looks at me frustrated. He goes, can you tell him what I'm trying to say? So I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I was like, hey, he said don't build that wall yet. He's like, I thought you were going to tell him in Spanish. I was like, why did you assume that I spoke Spanish? Like, you didn't even hear me speak Spanish. Like, why would you just assume that?
So you just went up to him and just said it in English anyway?
Yeah, just said exactly what he said.
You so petty.
Or like people would be like, hey, they'd be like, go tell your primo to go move his lift.
Oh, shit.
I was like, okay. So I go over there and be like, can you move your lift? You guys like, I thought you were going to tell him in Spanish. And then God would just be like, yeah, I'll move my lift. Like, so he speaks English, you idiot.
Oh, well, I'm glad I was never in construction because we've been fighting.
Hey, construction's a crazy place.
Yeah, I've heard.
I got so many stories. They're all just out of control. Because I feel like shit happens there that don't really, like, happen in, like, corporate world.
Probably not.
Like, these dudes are just, they're not made to be in an office, like, most of the time. They are out of control. And no filter. Today, we're going to get to the bottom of what makes Pete Davidson attractive.
You seem so fucking annoyed by this topic, which I would like to add was not my idea.
What? No, I'm not annoyed by it.
Okay.
Pete Davidson's a tall dude who's like funny. I mean, it's kind of got like a
so what people basically want to know, like, what's the appeal with him?
Yeah. So
what's up with him?
These are actual people's thoughts.
Oh, yeah. What? Okay.
Yeah. So I have some responses off of Reddit. I
can't wait to hear this. Maybe I'll
got
have
from
a
BuzzFeed,
different perspective.
Yeah, so we'll see what makes Pete Davidson tick. Oh.
I just picked one. Hold on.
All right.
There you go.
I don't think that one's necessary for this one.
I think so.
Okay. Britt Lee 8 says he seems very genuine and he's confident in his vulnerability. I get the feeling he is very focused and attentive to his partners.
I guess if that's how she perceives him.
Oh, so you like Pete Davidson, huh?
I don't like Pete
Davidson got my girl too. No, must be stopped.
It's like a plague. No.
Okay, fine. ICPHX95 said he's like your weed dealer whom you feel safe around for some reason, and when he starts cracking jokes, you realize you'd hook up with him.
What? Wow. Okay.
I don't get drug dealer vibes out of Pete Davidson. I'm gonna be honest. Drug user, yes.
Drug dealer, yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That's true.
I think he'd be way too nice to sell drugs. Well, my problem is like I never sell drugs. That'd be way too nice.
That's true.
I'm like,
could you imagine David trying to sell drugs?
I'm like, dude, you gotta stop smoking crack. Like this is bad for you. It's ripping apart your family. Like,
you know, I think you should just like take this money and go, because I know you got bills to pay. And Christmas is coming up, and you just really shouldn't be doing this right now.
Cut off, man. Like, you need.
David really would.
You got goals you want to accomplish, dude. What are you doing? And that's why I would go out of business immediately. Yeah. I don't get drug dealer vibes out of Pete Davidson at all. Dane Guard 1075 says he's very open and candid about his struggles with mental health, and people who are that genuine and honest, while also kind, are often considered to have attractive personalities. Can you be attracted to somebody based solely off of personality?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's true. You did.
It is possible.
You did marry me. That is true. Number 5.
Talking about my husband like that.
He has a good relationship with his mom.
I mean, I know that it's a good sign when they have a good relationship with their mom.
Number 6. He's not a supermodel or anything, but I don't find him bad looking at all. He has nice lips and a good smile. I like his tattoos. He reminds me of the funny misfit dudes I was into in high school.
I guess that was never my thing.
What, misfits?
Yeah. It's, it just wasn't my type. Just wasn't my type. Look, I'm getting a whole new perspective. I think that he's probably a great guy. I don't fucking know Pete Davidson. I think that it's just like, he's living his life. People are dating. It is what it is. I don't know why people are making such a big deal about Pete fucking Davidson. I'm just like, yes, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
People find him attractive. Okay, Ann.
He gives off a real second lead energy. If you watch many Korean dramas, you'll notice there's usually a hot guy who's a total asshole. He's the guy the girl almost always ends up with. And there's usually a less attractive but gentle second lead guy who treats the girl kindly and you root for.
Wow. Yeah, I could see that. That's very detailed, and that I can see. Okay.
He's self-aware and doesn't mind self-deprecating humor. He's also a softie.
You know what? And that I have seen a few interviews with him, and he is very upfront and very forward with his struggles, whether it be mentally or with any sort of substance, and just his history. And that is true. He seems very down to earth for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, he seems like a chill dude. Like, seems like I would hang out with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
He's full of skinny boy BDE. Like, he knows he doesn't have to prove he's a man.
Fantastic. That's good for him.
Is that a thing?
Good for him. I don't know. I guess with this person.
I'm bisexual. I like all women and men who look like wet cigarettes.
Whoa. That's a type.
That's kind of rude.
Okay. David said that's kind of rude.
A wet cigarette? Jesus Christ. What kind of compliment was that? If you look like a wet cigarette, I'm attracted to you. Like,
not a wet cigarette.
What? He's successful, funny, and confident. People underestimate how these 3 things make someone stand out from a crowd a lot. There are so many people just milling about, unsure of themselves, and just copying what they think is acceptable.
I think maybe he's just really down to earth. I think people appreciate down to earth, genuine motherfucking people. Like, we need more genuine people.
He's like a real dude,
So, but you know what? This is like a testimony that, if you're just fucking real, you can pull hoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no excuse for any of you. Like, he's just like a normal dude. He's taking girls, taking them to his mom's house in his basement, and then like a non-serial killer kind of way. But
just living his life, dating. So go Pete Davidson.
Why are people acting like Pete Davidson is like the ugliest dude to ever date a celebrity? Like,
which he's not, by the way.
Yeah, like why is he getting this treatment?
I guess he's just
they got scientists coming together. Like, I just don't fucking get it. Like, how the fuck?
Putting together formulas and shit. How does this all equate to Pete Davidson? This is not, the math isn't mathing.
Yeah, it's like that Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme where he has the board where he looks crazy.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Exactly. Well,
trying to put it together.
Good for Pete Davidson, man.
He seems like the kind of guy who isn't afraid to hold a woman's purse.
You're not afraid to hold my purse. And that's why I love you.
I rock that shit.
He don't even care. He'll even put it on his shoulder when we're carrying groceries and stuff inside.
Fuck around. I might rock it better than you. Who knows?
Okay, calm down.
Who knows?
Calm down.
You feel threatened.
Pipe down.
What the fuck kind of compliment is that? He seems like a kind of guy who isn't afraid to hold a woman's purse.
Does that say he's basically a golden retriever of men?
I was going to get to that one next.
What? I'm sorry. I saw it out of the corner out of my periphery.
Like, these are not...
What the fuck?
People,
how you gonna call him the golden retriever?
These are not compliments. Like, what is... These are not compliments at all.
Backhanded compliments. Jesus. You know when someone's like nice about being mean to you? Like they're nice mean?
Hey, man.
This is exactly what the fuck that is.
I would have been happy if I was Pete Davidson. I would just be like, you know what? Just say I'm rich. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's okay.
All these, I don't need the compliments.
What the fuck? The golden retriever of men?
He's like a string bean. See, with the mouth of a truck driver and fucked up sense of humor. Can't tell you why, but my ovaries are really into it. He's cracked the code.
Wow. Well,
what?
Let us know down below. What are y'all's thoughts on Pete Davidson? Is it his personality?
I have a thing for dark circles.
He's got. Mm-hmm. Yep.
For a busy woman, you know, if you come home to Pete Davidson, he's not going to ask of anything of you. You can relax with him. He's not going to judge you. I just pretty much people are just equating him to like a puppy.
Yeah, comfort.
Overall,
like a blankie.
Like a blankie,
skinny blankie.
I'm sorry, Pete Davidson. You deserve better than this, man.
Nah, good for you, Pete Davidson. You living your best life.
Man, fuck these people.
You living your best life.
Ain't nothing wrong with you, Pete Davidson.
Nah.
You got my support.
And people always got something to say. All right, what's
We're
next?
Just two ugly dudes with hot ladies.
What did you say? Stop fucking talking shit about my husband. We will throw hands. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
I relate to Peter, so.
Peter.
Yeah, I could talk to him like that. We're cool.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
First name basis type of shit.
Is he on like real name basis or?
I mean that's what do you mean real name basis? That is a real name.
I meant yours.
Me? You know what? I'm writing a sketch where I actually wrote the sketch where I do say my full name in it. Not my last name, but
what?
Yeah, the first two names. I give away my first name.
You're gonna tell people what your real first name is?
Yeah. But it's gonna be subtle though. It's not gonna be obvious.
Okay, but like here's the thing. David and I both don't go by our real first names.
No.
We're undercover like that.
Yeah, we thought we could protect our privacy.
Yeah.
Then we forgot how crazy people are on the internet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, that's all gone. Like, well, now they got my parents' address somehow.
Oh fuck.
And I can imagine being like actual famous. Like, god damn,
dude,
you can't have shit.
No, cannot.
People know.
No,
probably
cannot. People be piecing together your clothing in your fucking IG stories framed by motherfucking frame, bitch.
And they probably tracking down like your fucking first grade teacher, finding out where she lives.
They'll fucking look at a street sign that's behind you and a small clip of a story, and then try to fucking pull it up on Google Maps and be going down the neighborhood digitally and find out where you know.
They'll recognize the shingle pattern on a house,
a fucking business that you're right outside of,
like this, and it's the beep satellite thing, and it zooms in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh shit,
some fucking crazy sleuths out here, man. It's respectable.
Fuck all that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I said all that to say I do give away my name.
Oh wow.
But
I'm excited.
Who do you think has a bigger problem with their first name, you or me?
A bigger problem? What do you mean?
Like as far as we don't like our first names.
Me.
You?
No, you.
I don't know.
No, you.
I don't really like, you know what I don't like about my first name?
What?
The letter it starts with. It's such an ugly letter.
I think that it's very
aesthetically,
elegant.
It's not a nice letter to look at.
Yes, it is. It looks powerful.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No.
It looks like lineage, a long line.
It looks boring. I don't like it.
No.
Don't like it. Now, my first middle name together is the name of a great American author. Some people are like, oh, that's your name. I'm like, yes. My Mexican mom from the hood was totally into old American literature. And that's what she named me after.
That's actually pretty tight.
Right?
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Because my story is not that cool. Not that cool at all.
No, yours is just
Mine's literally an accident, and then...
It's literally like somebody spelled out somebody saying something with an accent.
Yeah. And then it got passed down to me like that.
Oh yeah.
And instead of anybody just correcting it,
Yeah.
They just went ahead and passed it down grammatically incorrect and all. So
like basically, it's not her name, but for example, if the doctor was like, "So what are you gonna name your baby?" and they're like, "Sarah," because of an accent, then your name would be ESAR.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
a little bit.
They just spelled out their interpretation of the accent.
Pretty much. But I already told everybody, once I get to 1 million, I'll tell everybody.
To 1 million?
To 1 million subscribers on my channel, then I will tell everybody my name.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And the story behind it.
I think you definitely don't like your name more than I do.
Just because I know the origins of it, and it's a whole long, big old mess, and I think you guys would understand why once I tell y'all.
I want to say I'm the third. Almost, I think.
What do you mean almost?
Because my dad has a different last name than his dad.
Oh, yeah.
So it would have been close.
Yeah.
It would have been close.
Yeah.
But even if he did, I don't think my dad would have given me the third. I don't even have Junior on my name, technically. No, you don't even have
Junior, dude.
Not technically. It has created a lot of confusion in my life.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
From like a paperwork standpoint,
like David
documentation standpoint.
And his dad can legitimately access all of each other's information using their real information.
Yeah, shit's crazy and kind of annoying.
It's insane. Yeah.
Kind of annoying.
So
like all of a sudden, like he knows all my business, and I'm like,
yeah.
Come on, man. 30 years old is this is bullshit.
Oh my God. Going back to Pete Davidson, how did we end up on this fucking topic?
I don't know.
Wow.
It's fine. Go ahead. Go.
Reel it back in. We're going back to Pete Davidson real fast because this happened just a few days ago. And it was just the funniest shit I had ever seen in a while. And it was just so like relatable, I guess. That's why I loved it so much. But it does have something to do with the Kardashians.
Oh, God, these motherfuckers.
So, look, I'm sorry. I know. I can't help it.
Okay.
But this is kind of cute. And it's something that you and I need to discuss in depth because we do have some munchkins running around our house. Okay? So,
oh my God,
what happened was North, their daughter, Kim and Kanye's daughter, their oldest, she, she likes to be on TikTok just like any other kid, her age. And she's,
how old is she?
She's 8 years old.
8 years old.
She's 8 years old. Can you believe that?
Yeah, now I feel old.
Oh my God, for real.
God damn.
I read that. I was like, 8? Girl, I thought you were like 5.
Yeah.
But so she.
I thought she's walking?
Yeah. Right. Well, she got on TikTok and she ended up going live.
Oh no.
And she said,
like without her mom
knowing. And she said, let's do a house tour. And she starts running down the hallway of their house, and you can see how very plain and like weird Coliseum type style that they have in their house. So it's just like cream walls, and then you see like these Christmas trees that like blend in with the wall all weird. And she goes into Kim's room. And you see Kim laying in the bed. And I'm going to give you the video. David, please put it on here.
Yeah, like I haven't been putting shit in.
Some high five as of recently, but please don't forget. Ow.
Ow, what?
Did that to be mean. Thank you.
Be gentle.
So, in this video, it's just funny to me because Kim is like all the way on like the very edge of her big ass fucking bed. And I was like, girl,
what happened? What's the worst case? Like she's in there naked? Like, again, seen you suck dick on camera. It's really not a big deal.
Oh my God.
It's not even like the top 6 craziest things I've seen you do on camera.
I know. It's just crazy to think that like her baby came in there and then like North walks in and goes, Mom, I'm live.
What?
Yeah. And Kim was like, North, you're not allowed to do that. And she was like, then you can hear her asking somebody else, is she on live? And this girl's like, I don't know. And then the live ends.
Oh my God. And then, hell no.
Oh, can y'all tell me why there are people in this in the comments of this live with this little girl, and people are saying, Northy, show me mommy's credit card.
Shit, if my kids did that, they're just gonna find me like everybody's just gonna see me taking a shit or something. I'm like, get out of here.
I was like, thank God she was just like, And like her room, obviously immaculate. It was just like very plain, very empty, and this big ass bed, and she's just like laying in bed.
Well, yeah, weirdos would be like, able to like map out their house.
Yeah,
like based off of that, and
she just started running, and I was like, the whole time I was watching, I was like, no.
Oh my god!
And so, what would you do? If, because obviously Julian already has, a few platforms of his own. I'm not concerned about him doing that just because he knows the severity of lives.
Yeah, he's older. So.
Yeah, so he understands. But as the babies get older, there's going to be more and more technology that comes out. I mean, hell, Meta already exists, bitch. Cryptocurrencies are a fucking thing. People are going to be living on Mars soon. Like, people are getting tickets to space and shit. Like, things are getting real. So, what do we do if, like, our kids accidentally go live on whatever platform because it's so accessible?
It is. But I feel like if you're like that big, especially like a Kim Kardashian famous, I would have to think like one of the first things you do as soon as you let your child have social media is like explain and really drill home the importance of not going live on anything.
But maybe Kim didn't realize that she was going to be able to go live. I can't imagine that an 8-year-old has her own phone. So maybe it was like an iPad.
I didn't even realize that she even had anything like that. Like,
she has done TikToks.
Like, who the hell's following like a little girl?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
So weird. That is that's a whole different level of like infatuation with celebrities that like kind of bothers me. Like in college football, a lot of like these players are they're transferring. They're going into the transfer portal so they can go to new schools. And like grown ass men like obsess over where these kids are going to go to college. Like 17, 18, 19-year-old kids. And these grown ass men are like, where are you going to go to school? Like, it's crazy.
What?
Yeah, like it's free agency or something like that. You know what I mean? But
weird.
But it's not that. It's like these kids trying to go to college.
Yeah.
And imagine if like you're about to go to college.
Yeah.
And just millions of people were obsessed over where you were going to go. And then like if you didn't pick their school, like people just pissed off and like shitty to you.
Wow.
Crazy, right? It's a crazy thing to kind of go through. Yeah, it's just them picking out their school, their education, and these people are like,
whoa.
Yeah, like really heavily and emotionally invested into whatever decision you're going to make.
Oh, my God.
Like people trying to find out like sources and trying to get like in touch with like your family members and shit to be like, hey, dude, where do you think he's going to go?
Yeah.
Like, what? I don't know.
That's fucking crazy. Well, I feel like I would freak out. I would definitely freak out. I'm glad it was like a shorter video, but I just wanted to talk to you because that is something that could definitely happen in our future.
Yeah, people are weirdos. That's my whole thing about it.
Yeah, like and once something goes live, it's there forever. You know how many people were able to get that screenshotted and like screen recorded, and so many people have. And
like people are so shitty. Like I mean, you filmed a vlog and you had the babies in it for a short time and. Even then, you got people like responding and commenting about the babies in like your video.
Oh, are you talking about the girl that I went off on?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that hoe.
So
I got so mad.
You know, that's kind of the thing about if you put your kids on social media. It's just like, and especially, you don't even got to be like a famous person or anything like that, because if you're on somewhere like Twitter and like you have your kids in your profile picture, people will go at them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're like, no, actually, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is the MVP this year. They're like, that's why kids have cross-eyed. You know, like they'll like post a picture of your kids and like, yeah, it's fucked up.
That's awful. Like that's just a whole new low. And I mean, I just don't put up with that type of shit. I really don't.
Yeah, and I'm very protective over the babies, especially. So I'm like, nah.
Mm-hmm. But like that girl, that was not her first time, because now they have like this
commenting
feature
about the kids.
Yeah, no, just commenting negatively on my shit.
Oh.
So now YouTube has a feature where if you like click on somebody's comment, it'll also let you know how many times they've gone to your channel and how many times overall they've commented on your channel, and then you have the ability to see all of the comments that they've ever made.
Oh.
So this was by far not the first time that she was on my channel just to like fucking bitch. And I had never paid her any mind. Like, you know, whatever, your opinion is your opinion. But the one about my kids, bitch. And then the other thing was like, as a mother. And I'm like, don't fucking try that whole mother bullshit on me, okay? I do shit the way that I do it. You do it the way you do it. You know, like, I don't really give a fuck about anybody else's opinion when it comes to my children. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth and debate with nobody.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, for you to be sitting up here and doing that to a 2 and 3 year old, I told her to get her life, and maybe she wouldn't be so miserable if maybe she used like a mask, had some self-love, self-care, you know, had a day for herself, because she really is miserable. How many times she has been on my fucking channel, I was like, bitch, today is the day. Today will be the day. Yeah. And then you know what else was so disrespectful?
What?
She edited the comment.
What?
So you know how like when somebody posts and then like it tells you if it says edited. Right. So like she really thought this terrible comment through.
Oh. Over
again, however many times, and then chose to post it again. And I was like, so me seeing edited right there, I was like, let me tell you something.
That's way too much.
She deleted the comment.
I don't understand how like you can hate on kids. Like, it's crazy to me.
I know.
Like,
it's fucking terrible.
I like being worried about kids. Like, people have been worried about like LeBron James' kid.
Why? Because
LeBron James' kid. And his name is literally LeBron James Jr. So, but like people have been, since he was like a little kid, like obsessed with where he's gonna play basketball.
Oh God, I can't even imagine.
Like all this shit, you know. And he's actually really good at basketball. Like he's amazing. Like his son's amazing at basketball. Like I see clips and stuff. But now he's getting older. Like I think he's about maybe halfway through like high school or something like that.
You know, this is why Eminem kept his kids out of the spotlight.
Absolutely. Which
especially Haley.
Yeah.
And she's already like grown now, which makes me feel extra old, bitch. I mean, I think I saw a picture of her recently, and I think is just now joining social media, like just now.
Was she like 25 or something?
Something like that. And she's like grown.
It's like and
crazy.
I remember
he really did a good job with like keeping her out of any mess or anything crazy. Like, she just had a very normal.
Like, you're so grown. It seems like just yesterday you're 3 years old and I was listening to your dad rap about murdering your mom. Time flies. Time flies.
I know. Oh, I used to hear my brother listening to that album.
But like she listens to all his shit.
Yeah, no, she knows. And she even posted a TikTok. That's where I saw her. She posted
a
TikTok
to her dad's
and she
music.
was listening to him. Yeah.
She's like, he's fucking spitting on this one.
I was like, this is fucking crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know what her relationship is like with her mom,
but yeah, kids be crazy. I
guess.
How
weird would it be if your dad was just super famous and known for making songs about murdering your mom?
I know. I don't even know.
How would you even feel about that? Feels like it's just jokes.
I feel like.
Would there be a day where
I would just like be like, just don't fucking mention that shit in front of me.
What?
Yeah, no. I don't want to hear no bad, like somebody else repeating a song that's bad about my mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like calling her, you know the fucking lyrics. Like I would, no, don't do that shit in front of me. Don't do that shit in front of me. Like I know it was a great song. I get that. And I know that it's a part of your history and your childhood and what the fuck ever. But that's my mother.
Very crazy. Right?
Yeah, and like there's nothing that it's not like she could go to her dad and be like, Dad, take it down. Like he's like,
delete it.
Yeah.
So you're canceled.
Yeah.
In this house.
But I don't know. He kept it pretty low key, so good for him. But anyways, y'all, that is today's episode. That would be the end of episode 46 for this
46. We will be here during the week of Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas falls on a weekend, so
which is actually perfect.
So it won't affect us at all. No thing.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys again next week. Thank y'all so much for coming to join us. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and have a really great week leading up to Christmas. I hope you guys are going to be spending it with loved ones and friends and family. Definitely refer them to the His and Hers podcast for our commentary on all things trending and new. Definitely follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the HISxHERS pod. You can follow me on Instagram at Nikki Glamour and on Twitter at Nikki _ Glamour. And you can find David. Shut the fuck up.
On Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at David Cisneros. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to the channel. We post videos every Thursday at noon Mountain Standard Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
Turn on notifications. Be ready. As always, comment down below if there's anything you want us to talk about. Feel free to add us.
For sure. And look forward to next year, y'all, because we got merch coming soon.
Yes. We will have merch for those that have been asking. So,
I'm so excited.
Yeah, you guys have a good, safe weekend, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.